This is my second year at being principal at Kays Creek, and when I arrived here, we had a goal that we were going to become a Microsoft Showcase school. We are the second school in the state of Utah to have this designation, and we feel it to be a great honor. Along with that great honor came a lot of really hard work. In order to become a Showcase school, you have to go through an application process, and the application is quite lengthy. So I said, well, what do good teachers do? They break it down. So we're going to break down that application. And so our STS, she would train on the first 3 steps of the application in a faculty meeting.
Susan and I met up, and I wanted to kind of give her the vision of where we started and where we were currently at that time, and then we talked about what the goal was, that we committed to becoming a Microsoft Showcase school, and all the things that we needed to do to accomplish that goal.
We set aside time that we had our STS teach classes before school or after school, and our teachers could attend those classes.
We have teachers teach others what different tools that they've learned and how they utilize it in their class.
In the process and journey of becoming a Microsoft Showcase school, we have grown and had to think differently constantly. I had to learn how to adapt to a little bit of pop culture. These kids want lots of relevance. And you also have to take into consideration that school is so different than when I went to school. Even when any of us went to school, these kids have such a different experience.
Being in Microsoft school, I've learned so many things. Being a teacher for 9 years, I started out learning, how to do lots of different things in the classroom, but through Microsoft, we've learned how to do collaboration with the kids, problem solving, working together as teams, team building. A lot of great things have come from Microsoft, and in myself as a teacher, I feel like as I'm always learning, the kids see that and then they're like, wow, my teacher's still learning. So learning is fun, and they are super engaged in all of the learning things that we're doing here at school.
I've had parents come into our school, and they've come in the office and they've said, hey, I noticed that banner out there. What does that mean, you're a Microsoft Showcase school? I've loved it because it gives me an opportunity to say, well, we, just like your students, our teachers are continually learning.
It's really helped me think about educating in a lot different way. There are a lot of ways I can engage my students rather than just kind of your regular pen and paper way. The kids get a lot more enthused when they're able to use a technology that immediately grabs their attention, and then they're really proud of the things they're able to do. Like, for instance, creating a sway instead of just a regular report. They have a lot of fun with that because they're able to find pictures and they're able to express themselves in different ways than just a paper and pencil.
We're able to do a lot of innovative things. We're able to Skype with people all around the world. We've Skyped with some incredible authors and really inspired the kids to read more. I've been able to set pathways for personalized learning, and students have really been able to take more ownership of their learning with the Microsoft tools that we have. We use forms to do all kinds of things, and those can be personalized and branched. There's so many neat tools that have just transformed my teaching so that I'm able to make it more student-centered and it's more personalized.
It's not about being on the computer or on our devices, it's about being intentional of what we're doing on the devices when we're there.
We do fast finisher, as you get to read a book, research a topic, and then you get to go make a PowerPoint or sway about things, and then they get to be our Feature Fridays. When they research their topic and share it, it's like, oh my goodness, they are learning so much. There's so much power in them doing all the research rather than me saying, all right, we're going to research plants. This is what you're going to do.
I think the kids, what they do is they see, it's not just Mrs. Johnson up here teaching me something that I don't need to know. I get as excited about it as they do because I'm learning different ways. Well, if I teach it this way or if I turn it around and do this, then they're excited and they're drawn in. This quilting project that we're doing, they have so much relevance to it, and these kids are like, oh, my math skills are so applicable.
Along with applying to be a Microsoft Showcase school, through your application, experts are chosen. We actually have 10 experts at Kays Creek. That is the most experts in the state of Utah.
As an MIE expert, I've had to have a growth mindset. I've had to be willing to learn different things, and then when I train my teachers how to use it, how it's impacting the students.
As teachers and educators, we feel like there's so much on our plate, and yet learning should always be at the forefront, and it is at Case Creek.